What up, swooshers? It's your girl Esther L. logging into SWOOCHTV. Happy Thursday. So grateful to be on here with you guys. It's just one of those days. No, it's been all good though. It's just, life just happens. And things just try to get you to keep you from swooshing. And that's not going to happen, y'all. We here. We live. I'm so glad to see everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for just being patient. And just every week, you guys just being able to just show your support. And just whether it's through comments or the likes or the or your questions and your engagement during the lives. Y'all, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much again. And we do encourage that even during the interviews, because this is for you guys. And, if you want to know, we have questions, but there may be something that you guys may not know or want to know specifically, and we didn't cover it. So please feel free to participate and get your questions in there. Of course, keep it appropriate. You already know. And let's have fun with it. Yeah, really good show today. Before that, shout out to all the ladies that's been representing and being on the show, whether they've been on the show or not. It's Women's History Month, and we've been just trying to honor and recognize everyone that's doing something positive and just representing for the ladies. They're making history just from what they're doing now. So I know people may be confused, maybe not about like the type of guests that we have, but literally they are making history right now. It's history in the making. So we're recognizing them now so that they have something to share and something to be remembered by. So, and that's what we love to do. That's what we love to honor people now, give their flowers now. I can't reiterate that as it's just, it gets deep even with that. But like I said, I don't want to get too much into that. Thank you to SWOOCHIN last week. That was one of our guests. Amazing artist, woman of God. She's a playwright, director, rapper, songwriter, author. Even her name by itself, we were talking about healing. She was just so awesome. So grateful to have her. Danielle Apicella, shout out to you from RMG label. So awesome. She was, I just love her spirit. She was so transparent and just honest, and just, we had so much fun on that interview. And it's just, like I said, I just appreciate everyone that's been on the show this month, because everyone just shows that specific part of themselves that maybe they don't really get a chance to while they're in their art, while they're in their businesses, or and that's what we use swoosh for, so that they're able to share that side of them, not only share their gifts and their talents, but share we have this platform for them to just be able to just be themselves and let us know, take us on a journey, take us swoosh with us. Why have they been doing this, or how did they get into it, and so on and so forth. So you guys get the idea. So speaking of which, on today's show, wonderful guest. Like, she literally, it feels like I've known her forever, and we literally just met like a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Bankhead Renaissance. that is where we met from. Shout out to Bankhead Renaissance, y'all. They're doing such an amazing job on the west side of Atlanta. It's basically a mentor, just to inform you guys real quick. It's basically like a mentorship program, and it's where the community leaders all come together from different cultures, backgrounds, different trades and skills, and they come and teach the youth in the community of what they do. So they share their trades and their skills for the next. It's been about 4 weeks now. So it's an 8-week course basically, and during that time they get to basically teach the kids, whether it's about coding, sewing clothes, makeup, art, music, sound engineering, media, just amazing trades, amazing things that sometimes, in school we do get the foundation of education, but it's just, it doesn't go in as deep as, at least I know during the time that I was in school. It just feels like this time around with these classes for Bankhead Renaissance, you get to hone in on exactly what you want to do. You get that extra schooling after school. You get to focus, you get the skills now. We do encourage college and all that, and in the meantime, before college, you get the preview of that. So from the Bankhead Renaissance. So it's just, and it's hands-on learning, y'all. It's like, it's such a beautiful just experience. It's a beautiful idea, and just seeing everyone just coming together and just being able to be part of that and share that with the kids. Like, it's such an honor to be part of that. So shout out to everyone from the Bankhead Renaissance. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the guest, because like I said, she is from Bankhead Renaissance. Matter of fact, she is one of the mentors from she's one of the instructors and a mentor from the Bankhead Renaissance. She is teaching the art class. So it deals with makeup, drawing, painting, whatever you think of for art. So, but not only does she do that, she's an artist. So, she is an author. She is an inspirational speaker. She, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, she's a singer and songwriter. So sorry about that. And I'm probably missing something else. But ladies and gentlemen, allow me to let her do her main intro, her real intro. You guys, please help me welcome Miss Britney Honeybee. Hi, Brittany. Oh, wait. Oops. I don't know if she's... Okay. Brittany, are you there? Hi. Yay.
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show. I love the background. It seems so relaxing right now.
Girl, I love being outside.
You're outside. Yeah, I can see that.
Outside.
Right. Thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem. No, thank you for having me. I'm excited to have this conversation. And
yes.
Yeah.
So
and thank you so much for the introduction. Like, I really appreciate it.
I was gonna say, like, did I cover everything that you are, like everything that you do? Because I didn't know it was, because I think just from us talking, from being at the mentorship program, I got to know some parts of you, but like I didn't know everything that you were doing until you literally like sent the bio. I was like, what? This girl does all this? Like, okay, just holding out, but that's okay. Uh, but just from the conversation and that, like, that we had, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just give her the platform, let her share this with the world because obviously that's, I mean, this is what it's for.
Yeah.
So you tell us, who is Britney Honeybee?
Hey, everybody. Well, my name is Brittany, but I've been going by Honeybee for the last 12 years of my life. That name came from some of my friends from cosmetology school, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So like I just remember like they used to call me Honey Bunny. And one of the ladies, like I love her so much. Like she used to call me Honey Bunny because she was like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet and you're so quiet. Like you just have such a sweet spirit." So she called me Honey Bunny. So I just shortened it, honestly, to Honey Bee, and that's where I get my name from. But it all started in cosmetology school, and
Okay.
that's where I kind of got my love for cosmetology and makeup and hair. I don't do hair, so don't nobody reach out to me for hair.
Nope.
But I can beat your face. Okay.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, that and I'm a naturopath now. I'm studying to get my bachelor's of science in alternative medicine, which is
Wow.
extremely crazy as a mom and homeschooling children as well. So
Wow.
I'm schooling myself as I'm homeschooling my kids. Thank you so much. And that's one of my friends from SET, Filmmakers Lab. I
Oh, shout out
actually
to everyone that's tuning
Yes.
in. We see
Thank
you
you guys for
guys.
tuning in. For
Yes,
real.
filmmaker
But
lab.
but yeah, girl, I don't know, like God has just gifted me with so many things. And like you know how like Instagram they say like find your niche or your niche or whatever, however you pronounce it. Like
Mm-hmm.
finding like what you do best and like kind of
Right.
honing in on it.
Right.
I don't know. Like I can't say
You're
that I'm
still trying to
not
figure it
like
out.
right. Well, no, I'm not even figuring it out. Like I'm gifted in a lot of places. So I
Mm.
can't just say like, oh, I'm just a makeup artist or oh, I'm just a naturopath and I help people heal naturally or I'm just a writer or I'm just an author or songwriter. Like these are things that makes me me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to separate those things and niche down or niche down or whatever to one specific thing
Right.
because God has given me so many different talents. And it reminds me of the verse in the Bible where it talks about talents being given to these servants.
Right. Right.
And once they've been given, like one used it, or one got five and he multiplied it, right? And then one got two, multiplied it and doubled it. And then the other one, the last one, he hid his talent. And when the king came back or like their master came back, he was just like, hold on, wait a minute, didn't I give you a talent? Like what's going on? Like, I know I gave you one, but what did you do with that one? No, shorty hit it.
Mm.
And God doesn't want us to hide those things that he's given us to
Right.
bless the world with, because not only does it bless our brothers and sisters and you know his creation, but it glorifies him. You know what I'm saying? The gifts that he's given us to do. And I'm not even sure if that's what that scripture meant. But when I read it and understood it from just reading it, I realized that God has given us all different talents.
Right.
What we do with the things that he's given us is what helps it multiply. It's what brings glory to him. It's
Mm.
what allows other people to even understand who God is, because God is a creator.
Right.
God, I mean, because we talk about creatives and all those different things with social media and TikTok and all these different things, but it's like God is the greatest creative. Like
Right.
look around. Like that's why I love being outside. Like I love being outside.
Right.
I'm a gardener too. Like I'm looking at my
See?
grapes, they're budding right now. Starting to bud. The
See? I
flowers are
knew.
starting to bud again. Like I'm extremely excited for that. Like this is what I live for. I live for doing what
Wow.
God has called me to do as a servant. And I encourage moms to do
Right.
exactly the same thing. Like do what God has called you to do, because in that obedience and doing what God has called you to do, no matter what it is. One of my mommy friends are on here now. This mom needs, she makes amazing candles. Like that is glory unto God. Like the wax and all that, he created those things. Like that's glory unto him. So her
Right.
making those candles and they smell amazing. Like, that's glory unto the Father,
Right,
because
right.
she's using her gift, she's using her talent, what God has given her to do. So that's exactly like what I do. That's exactly what I express through everything that God has gifted me to do. And I want to make sure that I'm giving that to the world, because I don't want to leave this world full of things, full of all these things that God has given me. I want to leave empty, like completely empty. I want to be like 92 and like, like, okay, like,
Right.
but being like whole and know like God used me and I allowed him to use me to touch
Right.
lives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Awesome. Yeah.
that's me.
Right. Brittany, and you just added another title to yourself, the gardener. I know you were
Girl.
like, wow, wow. And I like I said, I'm not surprised. I expected that because you're a mom. Like you said, you're a mom and you do homeschooling and all that. Like you have, it seems like you have so much
Yeah.
that you're doing. But I do want to focus in because, like I said, I know you're one of the instructors for the mentorship program, and you were telling us
Yes.
about your business too. The Honey Bee LLC, or I'm sorry,
Heavenly Faces.
Heavenly Faces.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So that's makeup artistry. Like, I love doing makeup. Like, I love making women look beautiful. Do I wear makeup all the time? That's a negative. Like, I'm not even wearing makeup today. Like, I
Right.
did my brows, but that's about it. Like, I always
Natural
like
beauty.
just kind of shape my brows.
Right.
But I love everything natural, like all things natural, even down to the skincare. So my skincare has CBD and a lot of like mangoes and walnut, like crushed walnut. I'm using like a sea moss mask or something like that. But that, and that may be another thing that I get into like later on in the future. But right now, like my focus is like specifically makeup, and Heavenly Faces has allowed me so many opportunities, or God has allowed me so many opportunities through Heavenly Faces to use my gift, like being on set. And I love that. Doing editorial work, I love that too. Like, editorial work is dope, like I love that. But that's it. Like, that's my that was my first baby, that was my first business. And I was actually the first business owner in my family. Like,
Wow.
no, right, it's like, it was so crazy. Like, I started my business in 2015.
Okay.
I actually became a licensed business in 2015 with Heavenly Faces. And it's like from there, like I just seen my family skyrocket. Like my mom, my aunt, like starting their own things. And it's just like, it's amazing. Like, you never know, like your leap of faith and, you know,
Right.
seeing people seeing you do things, it kind of does something in them, and they do the same thing. Like, they go out and make those choices and those decisions to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, like I'm just glad that God has given me this gift of makeup artistry, because it's been able to allow me to do other things as well. Like, I never thought that I would be doing makeup for a TV show. You know what I'm saying? Or like working with the NBA. Like, that was crazy.
Wow.
Like, yeah, like there's just so many different things. And I don't talk about a lot of that stuff
Right.
because I feel like, I mean, it's just a company, it's just a brand, and I'm going to do my job. Like, so I don't need to like broadcast it to the world, but this is the things that I'm doing, and I'm glad that God has gifted me to do makeup. Like, because I went to cosmetology school, didn't even know what I was doing. I knew that, and I'll say this and segue this back into the makeup. So I went to college with the intention of being a doctor. That was my sole purpose. Like, I knew it from a little girl. Like, I wanted to be a doctor. And I wanted to make my grandmother proud, because she was just like, oh my God, we're going to have the first doctor in the family talking about me. And I'm like, okay, yes, grandma. Like, I'm going to school. I got accepted into Albany State. And I just knew I was going.
Right. Right.
It was a lot of things going on in my home life that kind of prevented me to make that decision. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't do that, because I feel like I would have wasted my time and money, because I ended up dropping out. I ended up dropping out as a sophomore. Yep, as a sophomore in college, thinking that I just knew what I wanted to do. I'm there studying biology and psychology. Like, like I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna do this. Like, even having a son at the time, my oldest son. Like, I just had him, so thinking I'm just doing it. No, I got there and I'm just like, no, this is not what I really want to do. I started finding out a lot of things about the medical industry, which really turned me off. And this is not like to bash like any doctors or nurses or anybody in the medical field, but God opened my eyes. But that was the whole point of him doing that. And I'm glad he did, because now I know a whole nother way of healing, which is alternative medicine. And that's how that started. But back to the story of like me dropping out of school. I dropped out and I went straight to cosmetology school. Because at that time I was very interested in hair. But when I got there, I realized that hair was not my thing. Like, I did not want to be sitting behind nobody's chair for hours and hours at a time. But during that time, I started watching like people like Hunni and Queen of Blending on YouTube. Like, that's when YouTube at like just started like really gaining traction, like back in like 2010, 2011. And girl, I was watching those videos and I taught myself like how to do like a basic face. And I took those, what I learned from those YouTube videos, I took it to school, and I taught myself how to do makeup through watching those YouTube videos. And then once I got the money and got better at my craft, I actually invested in myself and went to like one of Hunni's classes. I never forget that, in Orlando, but that helped me fine tune my skills. And here we are with Heavenly Faces by Honeybee. 11 years later, I'm still doing this and I'm happy with what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. And there were moments that I thought like, am I supposed to be doing this still? Or do I want to do this? And I feel like God does these things in seasons, just like trees go through seasons. We go through seasons in life, but so does the things that he's gifted us to do. So one season I may be writing a book. Another season I may be crafting teas. Another season I may be doing makeup all the time. But then there are seasons where I'm not doing makeup and I don't have makeup jobs. So then what is Brittany doing? Well, I have a book that I can be writing, or I have music that, I may write, or God gives me these ideas for music and songs and things like that. And then I have school that I have to finish so that I can be a naturopath and help people heal naturally, because that's my focus as well.
Thank you so much to everyone. Sorry, Brittany, I'm just
engaging
everyone. Thank you so much, everyone that's tuning in right now. We are swooshing with Britney Honeybee, makeup artist. As you guys hear, if you've been tuned in, or if you're just tuning in, she's a makeup artist, author, singer, songwriter, which we're gonna get into. Herbalist. Just found out about that. So you guys, make sure if you have your questions or your comments or whatever, just, of course, y'all keep it appropriate, just but please make sure you guys put them in the comments. We'll try to get them in as much as we can. So
yes, definitely.
Yes. But thank you so much again, Brittany, for sharing that side, the artistry, the makeup journey for you. And like I said, I do notice you are natural. Most of the time when I see you, you are natural. And I notice, is that like the new thing for like makeup artists? Because I notice like that, like, I don't know if it's just me. Like, I do notice like a lot of makeup artists now, they're starting to just have the natural side of them, like, instead of promoting themselves, like
exactly.
It's just they're showing that side of them. So I did notice that. So, but which, hey, we love it. I love it. I love to see it. So
thank you.
Yeah. So, and it makes sense of why you're a herbalist too. Like, how, like, so is that what explains like why? Because you were in school, like you said, for medicine. So and then it's just being an artist, like you said, like you had something in mind for education. You thought, you wanted to do the medical thing, but when you look at it, like you can use it for the glory of God through something that you really do love, through your gifts and talents, through your makeup, through gardening, through food or drinks or whatever it is.
No, you're right.
So but do tell us about that too, like, because you said you're a herbalist, like you make teas and all that. So how did you get into that?
How did I get into herbalism? Well, it started, I'll say, once I found out in school, like about medicine and all these different things and what they do to it and how these things kind of come to be.
Like, when did you decide exactly, like, okay, I'm going to do that?
Wow. So about 2015. And that's the first time I made that was the first time I made my first natural product. I was making natural makeup remover for my clients.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was making natural makeup remover and a body butter.
Wow.
And I was just like, oh, yes, like this is something that I really want to do. And I had started like changing my diet and drinking more water and doing a lot of things that was like, you know, healing to my body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I changed a lot of like, I changed my feminine products. I changed a lot of my, like the things that I put on my body, my deodorant, my hair care, everything. Like everything changed. So
Right.
it wasn't just, I just kind of like one day, it was just like I gradually made different choices that led to a more, I'm sorry about that. Just gradual
Okay.
changes that led into like a natural lifestyle. And it just helped me over time to make better decisions. But I feel like it was God all along, because there are a lot of things that, you know, are made by like these big companies that are very harmful to our bodies. So I wanted to make those changes within myself and see those things for myself, and then figure out ways to go the opposite way. You get what I'm saying? Like make different decisions to like, okay, look, how can I fix this cough, or how can I help this sore throat, or
Right.
my son has eczema, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make a body butter. So that's where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I started my body butter because my son had eczema, and that's a skin condition that's based off diet, and a lot of
Right.
people don't realize that a lot of things that go on with the human body starts in our gut. It starts in
Right.
what we put in our bodies. It starts with what we put in our mouth. So when I found that out and that correlation, which I've learned this stuff in school, like, because I mean, like I said, I was already studying biology, so a lot of these things that I was already learning, I had already learned this stuff, and you know, transitioning into that more holistic lifestyle, it just helped me so much better. I was able to see my son completely heal from eczema. You
Wow.
wouldn't be able to tell now that he even had eczema, and he does not have flare-ups to this day because of our diet change, because of the things that I've done to help aid in that process. And I just thank God for the wisdom to be able to do that.
For
You get
sure.
what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
at his age, eczema, or like even like acne and all that, like that's the real plug right there. Like the natural, for you to be able to be there and like just be able to do that for him. And
yeah.
proactive was the thing for me, like, because I had real bad acne, and I had to like base that. It was like a monthly thing, which
Mm-hmm.
that was money, because we tried different things. We tried doctors, different medication, prescription, and people's advices and all that, and it was a mess. Like, just the things that we were just hearing, it was all over the place.
No, I feel you.
But there was nothing really like natural,
Mm-hmm.
that we can that that we knew about. At least we didn't know anyone that was doing at the time.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, that's a great advantage for him. Like I said, like that's the real plug right there. Like, just him having you for that, like, he's good. Like, all your kids,
Yeah.
for them to be able to
It's such a
have that.
blessing.
Yeah, yeah. That's so
It's
awesome.
such a
Okay, I
blessing.
do see questions. Yay.
Yes.
And we were just gonna get into that. We see Melt 23, Honeybee does music. You're a jacket. Yes, we're gonna get into the music. Thank you, Melt 23. Filmmakers Lab. Honey is amazing. This is Lena, and I wanted to know, when will we hear
Oh,
more
thank
music
you,
from Honeybee? Let's get into it. Thank you, Filmmakers Lab. Let's get into it, the music, because that was surprising for me too. Like Melt 23, I was like, hold on, she sings too? Like,
I
she did
see.
not, that was never in the conversation. That was never like, so tell us about that, Brittany. Like, how did you get into the music part? You went from makeup to herbalism. Like, let's talk about that.
I've been singing since I was a kid. Like I've been
Wow.
singing since I was a child. Like funny enough, you remember like back in the day when like people used to sing on the answer machine?
Yes.
Girl,
Yeah.
I would sing on my mom's answering machine.
That was people's like their time to shine. Like that was like people's real like their microphone right there and then. Like like that was
So
their moment.
that was my start. Singing in the church choir, like the youth choir at my like childhood church. And also, girl, singing on the answer machine. Like I remember having to do
Yes.
takes over and over again. Like that
Yes.
was so it was fun. But it was that I mean, that is like a memory of mine. It's like being able to like sing on the answer machine right now, like that would
Wow.
be like such a nostalgic moment. Because
Wow.
like that I remember that as a child. But that's I've always loved music. Like my parents love music. Waking up in the morning singing, on Saturdays listening to music while we cleaning up. Like my
Wow.
dad is an old school head, so like
And did you write your own music too?
I do write
Okay.
my own music. um but yeah, like I get a lot of inspiration from like the old school music. Like I
Okay.
love old school music, like
When
Earth,
did
Wind
you
and Fire, all that.
when did you make your first single though?
My first single was Mommy Sacrifices,
Wow.
which is on all platforms, y'all.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Check her out, mommy.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple
Okay.
Music, SoundCloud. So all of your, you know what I'm saying, wherever you can listen
Yes.
to it. But
Nice.
yeah, I dropped it in 2019. It was a
Okay.
cover to Sacrifices by Dreamville. And yeah, titled Mommy Sacrifices. Like that's my heart though. That's my song. Like whenever I'm feeling down or like just not motivated or like I feel like overwhelmed with life sometimes, and I'm just like, okay, Brittany, why are you doing this? What are you
Yeah.
here for? And God reminds me through my own song. And I just be sitting there crying, like, oh my God. But yeah. So
And
Mommy
you have a powerful
Sacrifices.
testimony. I know you have a powerful testimony. I don't know if you want to go too much into detail about that. You know, it's up to you, your discretion. But like, I know, like, I'm pretty sure that's where the music
Yeah.
comes from. To just the title by itself. I mean, it says a lot. Mommy sacrifices.
Yeah.
Do you want to share with us like what was that like? Like what inspired you to write that?
Oh, I was working at the YMCA at the time as a pre-K teacher. And that was crazy because like I felt like I wasn't making enough money to take care of my kids, and I was just overworking for people because I've always like had an entrepreneurial mind. So
Yeah.
I'm like in class one day, and by the way, I love the song like Sacrifices by Dreamville. Like I love the song. Sorry, little bird, you're a little loud. The bird is loud. I'm sorry if y'all can hear the bird.
That's
But
okay.
but yeah, so I'm like at work one day listening to the beat because I would just listen to the instrumentals like in the class while
Someone says
they want
sing,
me to
sing,
sing.
Melt 23. We will get to it.
Um I wrote it in my classroom. Like I think the kids had gone outside or gone downstairs to go to like play in the gym, and I was the only teacher left upstairs.
Yes.
And they were downstairs in the gym, and I stayed up with some of the kids that didn't behave well, and we were just up there drawing and coloring together. And I started writing a song like right then and there. Like I heard the beat, and I just could not stop writing. Like I really felt like God was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like God was moving in that moment. I was just like, wow, this is something. Like I'm really writing this song. But I've been writing music for years. I've
Wow.
been writing music for whew, I've been writing music for a long time.
Hmm.
I've been
So,
writing music for probably 10 years now.
oh wow.
But actually recording them, I just started in
Okay.
2019.
Okay. Now I'm trying to we got some we see the comments.
I'm over here
The
drinking my water
people,
like,
you got to give the people what they asked for. They're asking for a sample. Filmmaker said she's a great singer too. I mean, Brittany, this is your we I was gonna say, I was like, I want to hear a little sample too, because I didn't know. You surprised me with the bio. I was like, wait, what? Like, you want to give us a little sample real quick of
Okay,
while
I'll
we
give you a
sacrifice?
sample of my song Holy One, which is also available on all platforms as well. Holy One is a song that I literally wrote on a way back from a trip out of town. And I was
Oh,
listening to the beat with the kids in the car. Like, we were just traveling back on a road trip. And God just started, like, giving me words to say. So I just, like, started writing it down, like, while I'm driving. I'm like, oh, God. Like, oh, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It was weird, like, having little strips of paper. So Holy One is
let's
is
hear
is
it.
that song for me. So,
Let's
yeah.
hear it. Let's hear it. Let's
Hold on.
hear it. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. We got Brittany on the live. Britney Honeybee,
So if I
makeup
sound a little
artist.
rusty, y'all, like, I'm outside with the pollen, okay?
It's
That's
all
why I
right.
brought my
Y'all show
water.
her some love. We put her on the spot, but hey, she was already. I mean, this is what happens when you swoosh with us. You just got to be ready.
Okay. Holy One, Holy One, Holy One, holy are you, God. You're the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. To you, God, you're the one I adore. Yes, God. Thank you, Jesus. Holy One, Holy One, Holy One, holy are you, God. And that's enough. I'm sorry. I just
Woo!
really like.
We see you,
Woo!
sis. We see you. That was beautiful, Brittany. That was beautiful. And I could see the waterworks. Oh, see, y'all got Brittany crying over here. This is
Because
supposed
God
to
is
be.
so good. Like,
Wow, that was beautiful.
I do want to say this.
It's okay. You needed this. You needed that. You
Last
needed
year,
that moment, especially that moment. Go ahead.
last year during this time,
Yeah.
I could not sing. Like, I could not bring myself to sing.
Right. Wow.
I
That's
was going through
beautiful.
so much in my life. I had just went through a pseudo aneurysm in my uterus. I was
Mm.
recovering from that around this time last year. And I was so afraid to sing
Mhm. Mhm.
because I felt like any strong movement, anything like so like anything that was so anything like that I like moving or exercising or singing, like I felt like that would like cause an aneurysm, like that would make me bleed again.
Wow.
But I knew that was the enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I knew that
Right.
was the
Right.
enemy playing with my mind when it
Yeah.
came to that, because it's like my friends, crazy enough, would call me just to hear me sing. I'm like,
Wow.
y'all are weird. Like, why do y'all want me to sing? And like, I did not get it at the time. Like,
Yeah.
my friends would literally come to my house and we would have worship sessions, and I would just be in the living room singing.
Just singing.
And they would just say, like, Brittany, like, your voice. And I'm just like, my voice? And my voice is like, I'm an alto, I'm raspy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have all the runs like
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan, or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, no, I'm just regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like me
It's
just
healing.
singing that little bit.
It's healing. Like I'm looking at the comments. As Sarah, you just tuned in, sing more because it's healing for you. These are moments of courage. It conquers your fears. Look at that. I mean,
Thank you
the
guys.
people. This is coming from the people. Yes, this swoosh. Yes, the swooshamoni for sure. We will get into that. Someone said she got me crying. I know. I know. I know. She. That's your purpose. Yes, Brittany. Like I mean, do you see what it just did for you? Someone said anointed. W Carla 777 asked Sarah, you sing more for Father and he will heal you from within. Brittany, maybe you didn't expect this like during this interview, but I told you from the moment we met, it was something in you that Father wanted to, there's something in you. He wants to just pull more out of you. Wants you to focus more on, yes, like, yes, the makeup and all that is great. It's beautiful. But you see what the singing just did for you. You know, it's from within. Like, yes, makeup makes you beautiful. And I love that you're natural and, you know, you're just being you. But even you, and, you know, just you being transparent and honest with us, and just thank you for that. Like, honestly, we love seeing that side of you, and then you be having that courage to sing and just share that side of you. We know that seems really vulnerable to you right now, but you see, even in that, that's healing. We were just we were just talking about that the last episode, the last interview with Soaky Music. Shout out to Soaky Music. See you, girl. Her name itself means healing. So when I heard that, I was like, ooh,
that's beautiful.
That's gonna be kind of like ongoing, because a lot of people needs that right now.
I agree.
Healing. And you know, and that's just where we're at. You know, it's yes, we see you, proud of you, Brittany, W. Carla, and then as Sarah, you, the enemy tried to shut you down. Exactly. The enemy even tried to shut you down, even when, you know, you just, it's, you know exactly what it is. But hopefully this is helping you to see like more of just your purpose. And like I said, you do so many things, but you know, it's just Father's like, like I said, you never even mentioned the singing side, like you said,
because I was always so like
Brittany, you said it yourself. You said you were talking about a part in the Bible when they're like
the talents.
You know, the talents. You're hiding your you just you just did it yourself. I mean, thank you for sharing. But Father had to do that. He had to put you on this platform to even tell you that. Why are you hiding your talent? Why are you trying to shy away from that? Like I said, you have a powerful testimony. Whoa, swooshimony, the word. Thank you, Vision Image, for just reminding me that which is basically the swoosh word right now for you is your swooshimony. You're sharing your testimony, not just yes. He said, Vision Images. It says, indeed, let it go forth. Like yes, like. You're on here, you're sharing your, you know, your swooshimony, your testimony, but also you singing. That's part of you just letting it go. Like, woo, I can feel it. Like, honestly, I can feel it. Like, just through the, just the spirit, just the Holy Spirit, just like it's flowing, it's swooshing. Like right along with you, right along with us, like through this right now.
Amen.
And everyone's seen it. Look at that. Like, people, layers of talent. Like, like yes.
Like, and I can't even see all of the comments, so it's just like
I'm seeing them. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to get everyone. Like,
I appreciate you guys.
Oh, Melt 23 said, can we close out with the song?
Like, I have one in mind. Like, God gave me another one. I think I saw that comment. So I do have another song and it's not mine, but it's a song that is like, it really got me through like very traumatic times in my life. And I really love the song.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Like, I'm still, I know everyone, does anyone still have any questions? Cause like I said, I know no one, I bet you didn't expect that.
No, I'm just like,
but it was for you. You needed that.
Yeah, I agree.
as well as the viewers. I needed that specifically. You know, everyone like, you know, everyone has their own things going on, so
Yeah.
you just never know, you know, what people are going through. But is there anything else that you have that you're working on or that you plan on working on? Because we're about to wrap up.
Yes.
Um,
So, yeah, I do. It's
so,
my last baby, and I brought it to share. My tea,
ooh, your tea.
Calm Mommy tea.
Wow.
And
Tell us about that.
this is the sample. And this is this is my new baby. I started crafting teas as a naturopath, but I started crafting teas because of my experience with postpartum depression and anxiety, and it was a really tough time for me last year. And I'm a tea drinker. I love tea, and I know that God created herbs as healing, and I just found the herbs that would help moms be calm and help heal their bodies, whether they're menstruating, whether they're having a baby, postpartum, you know, recovery and healing, and even prenatal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, so that's where it came from. It came from my experience with postpartum depression and wanting to heal myself naturally. I also did therapy. I don't want anybody to think I didn't do therapy. I did therapy
Okay.
along with reading God's word, along with journaling, along with talking to my friends and my friends encouraging me, and drinking the tea. I started off with lemon balm tea, and that was very healing for me because it aided it. Like lemon balm tea actually helps to naturally lower blood pressure.
Mm.
And I was dealing with high blood pressure because of the stress that I was
Mm.
dealing with was so great. Um, so it was the stress of like, you know, being a mom and homeschooling and having a new baby and the relationship that I had. Like it was just a lot of stress. So the lemon balm was the first thing that I gravitated to. And that's kind of how the Calm Mommy Tea was built. And we're launching next month on my birthday, which is April 21st, and
Yay.
also National Tea Day. So
Wow.
I'm super excited for the launch. I have some new products coming. So yeah, God is so good. I just want to create more partnerships with other brands. That way that we can all grow together and share our talents, and we're not hiding them.
Right, right, right. Create more music.
Yes. Yes.
Right, right. Yes. Oh, I just seen filmmakers. I miss working on set with Hunni. What sets is she working on right now?
Ooh.
Good question.
Well, I'll be working with my bro Will Thomas this coming Saturday actually, and I'll be on set with him this weekend. So it's a video, I believe. It's a video
Okay.
set. So I'm excited about that. A video
Awesome.
shoot. I'm excited about that. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Mel 23, I need some primo lemon balm tea.
You need some lemon balm tea. I
You're
got
right.
you.
For and you said that was for blood pressure, correct?
It's for yes, that is for naturally lowering blood pressure.
Wow.
Like without having to take the meds, and I get it, like, you know, everything has its space in place, but I want to give people an opportunity to heal without side effects because
Yeah.
that's what God wants. Like he doesn't want us to be whole and then having to worry about something else. Like we can't be whole if we're, you know what I'm saying, we have other things going on and we're taking medicine and that causes another thing. So
Right.
God wants us to be completely whole, completely healed, and just changing, you know, your lifestyle, working out. And even if you don't work out, just walking 10 minutes,
Right.
15 minutes a day,
Right.
um, drinking your water, trying to do your best to stay as stress free as you can, because you know life just comes with stress. But doing that, um, lowering your environmental toxin load, like I was talking about, like changing your deodorants, changing your
Mm.
feminine products, ladies, men, changing like a lot of the stuff that you put on, like your shaving creams and this, that, and the third, like finding a more natural brand, like naturalism.
Right.
I guess that is a word. Naturalism has become a thing now. A lot of people have created like alternatives. There are so many different companies that have like really clean brands. Like there are a lot of clean brands out there that make, you know, alternatives for like what we use every day, like our lotions, our hair care, all of those things. So just changing those things, that helps a lot with healing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, along with water, you know, a healthy diet that fits your lifestyle. Because I'm not into like telling people you have to go vegan and this, that, and the third. There isn't such thing as balance. Yes, you do need your green leafies, you need your fruit and your nuts and your seeds and things, but everybody can't have the same thing.
Right, right.
So, and that's just realistic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, put anybody in a box and make them feel bad for not choosing either or. Just choose the diet that works best for you, that you can see results in, and, you know, avoiding like sugars, because sugar is the devil, avoiding like sugars because that's toxic to the body, and avoiding like the bad oils, like the vegetable oils and things like that, and try more clean oils like coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil. Those are healthy fats that will not clog your arteries, that will actually be beneficial, and they actually burn at a really high burn rate.
Right. We got it. We got you.
Like, what am I trying to say? But yeah,
got you.
I know y'all ain't asked for all that, but I just feel
no, it's fine.
That is helpful. Like that can help, you know, someone just, you know, learning those things.
And they want to know, where can they find it? Where can you find
the tea?
The tea.
The tea is available now at calmmommy.shop. The actual samples are still available. You use the coupon code free tea. So if you would like to try the tea before we launch, free tea will still be available until March 31st. After March 31st, I'll be preparing to launch Calm Mommy officially on April 21st. But everything is available on calmmommy.shop right now. And then we'll be rolling out CBD tea very soon as well, to help with like help and aid mental health and mental health issues.
Wow, awesome. Yeah. And please feel free to share that once we share the video, to comment, and
I will
share the information.
Definitely,
just in case we miss it. Tell us. Oh, what's the message you want to share real quick? Because we're about to wrap up. What's the message you want to share real quick with the youth? I mean, I feel like, you're supposed to close out with the song. I forgot. We're supposed to do that.
I feel like I feel like my last little spiel, that was it.
Like, we forget. We'll come back to that. Before we do get back to that, where can they find your music and the information for your book?
So the music is available on all platforms, which is Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. So yeah, if you purchase the music, that will help me greatly. Thank you.
Yes.
But the song is only 99 cents. Like the songs are 99 cents on Apple Music. And
that's Mommy Sacrifices, correct?
Mommy Sacrifices and Holy One. So they're both available on all those platforms. I don't think Holy One is not available on SoundCloud, but everywhere else it is.
Okay.
Tidal, all of that.
Got it.
Yeah. And then for the you said the tea?
Your
books, Amazon.
Okay.
And then I also have them on me. So if you and I'll be putting my books on my website really, really soon. At first I wanted to keep them separate, but then I thought about it. I'm just like, well, moms want to be calm. They'll read a book in their time of being calm. So I'll just add my books on there. And I actually brought them with me.
See, Brittany, why didn't you do that earlier?
You said closing remarks, so I'm just like,
you're right.
Throwing it out there.
Show that real quick. Show us.
I am Daily Affirmations. This is the book of affirmations to help just feed your soul. I actually use this on my healing journey from healing from postpartum depression and anxiety, just writing and reflecting, and it's all based on God's word. So yeah, and you have like a portion of journal and write down your thoughts and all that too. So it's just like a guided journal of affirmations. But I am Daily Affirmations, and this is my first baby. Praying, praising, and potty training life of a single mama. So it just details my testimony and my life as a mom. I'm still going through life,
Right. Right.
you know, pursuing purpose, not letting, you know what I'm saying, like my title as a single mom, you know, defeat me, and you know what I'm saying, like use that as an excuse not to persevere and be great. So
Right. Right.
this is
Right.
my first baby, but this
Awesome.
yeah.
What's the title again?
Praying, praising, and potty training, life of a single
Praise
mama.
and potty training. That's so, I love that. And potty
And then I
training.
have another book coming, so it'll be the sequel
What?
to this. It's
Yes.
praying, praising, pursuing purpose, life of a single mama. So that will be rolling out soon. It's just a lot of and life was happening, and I
Right.
kind of
Right.
pushed
Right.
that to the back burner. But the book is done. The book is done.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to finalize a lot of things and get the book, you know, to go through its final edits. And yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so, so much,
No
Brittany.
problem.
You were just
Thank
truly a
you.
blessing. Like, you really swooshed, like, and I'm telling you, you just never know. I don't know if I told you ahead of time, like, I told you, things just flow. Things just, you
Yeah,
just
you
never
did.
know how it's gonna go on swoosh. Like, and that we all needed that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Just that side of Brittany.
Thank
Y'all make
you.
sure it's Women's History Month, and not just because it's Women's History Month, but like, support the entrepreneurs, y'all. Support the
Yes.
women, Black women in business, Black entrepreneurs. She's young. She's a mom. She's an author, herbalist, makeup artist. Y'all make sure to check out her products, her tea at
Yes.
Calm Mommy
That
dot
shop.
shop. Calm Mommy dot shop.
Yeah.
Her books, I Am Daily, the
Affirmations.
Affirmations on Amazon, potty,
Like praying, praising, and potty training.
praying, praising, potty training. You got it. Y'all know it. We'll leave all the information in the comments. And Brittany, if you could help me out with that too, so they could check you out and everything that you do, and support, y'all.
And I wanted
And
to
then,
say this, like even with supporting, even if you don't use the service or want any of the things that I have, like maybe you know a mom that just had a baby, or maybe you know a single mom that just, you know, needs some encouragement and, you
right,
know,
right.
loves to read, or you know, or anything. But
Yes,
yes.
exactly. Like, anyone and everyone, I mean, should just be in it anyway, just supporting anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Brittany. Now it's your time to shine again, miss.
Okay.
Like, we're
So
gonna go ahead and close it out with Miss Brittany with a song. Brittany
I'm going to sing
Honeybee.
a little bit of one of my favorite songs by Bethel. And I know we talked about Bethel, but
Yes,
this
we
was one
did.
of my favorite songs that they actually kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So, it's crazy. My kids are playing my song. I'm sorry.
Wow.
But
We already
the
knew.
song is Courage. I'm sorry. It's just like,
Mom,
it's loud. I'm glad they
multitasking.
love the music though.
We're loving
Okay.
it.
Take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. It's in the waiting. It's in the waiting. Hold on to your hope. Watch your triumph unfold. He's never failing. He's never failing. And you who hold the stars, who calls them each by name, you surely keep your promise to me, and I will rise in your victory. So take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast in my soul. He's in the waiting. He's in the waiting. So hold on to your hope. Watch your triumph unfold. He's never failing. He's never failing. And you who hold the stars, you call them each by name. You surely keep your promise to me, and I will rise in your victory. So take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. He's in the waiting. He's in the waiting. So hold on to your hope. Watch your triumph unfold. He's never failing. He's never failing. He's in the waiting.
Whew.
Yes.
Let's drop the mic on that. Y'all, we're going to just go ahead and sign out. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Britt. Oh, my God. Bless you. Oh, yes. Wait, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So proud. Yes, indeed. We are so proud of you, because we know like that side of you is just, it's the healing. It's a process, and we see it. We see it, and we appreciate it. We really do. We love you so much. Thank you so much, Brittany, for being on the show, and just being you. Keep you being you, boo. Keep swooshing, keep shining, and yeah, y'all. We gonna go ahead and sign out.
Sis.
Yes.
You have a blessed day.
Yes, y'all.
Thank
this
you,
is
guys.
Esther L signing out with Britney Honeybee. Love y'all. Swooshes. Brittany, I will check in with you right after.
Okay.
All right. Love y'all. Swooshes.